Alright, so I've been actually looking at this case since it happened in August of 2018, and I just now actually saw something in one of the videos after going over it with a fine-tooth comb that I believe proves, without a shadow of a doubt, that Shanann was carried out through the kitchen sliding glass back door. And I'm going to tell you why in just 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and cut this on so you can see it. This is the video of when they first got there to check on her. This is when Nicole Atkinson and her son was there. In fact, that's her son in the red shirt. I've got this slowed down to half speed so you can see what's going on. This is when the police is checking the doors to the basement. And like I said again, it's in slow speed. And he's checking the doors. I'm sorry, I'm stuffed up. I've been sick. So, just overlook that. Okay, now here we go. Alright. Now he's going up. First of all, I'm going to stop right there. Notice in the subdivision that they've been working on in the back, and I'm not sure 100%, but I don't think anybody has moved in the back yet at that time, because Shanann made a video not long before this, and she was complaining about the noise back there. But if you look right there, I'm going to show you right here. That is a road that actually pulls right up to this fence line that's in the backyard of the Watts' house. And that fence literally might be like waist high to a grown adult, okay? So, I just want to point that out. So, a truck could have easily backed up right to that fence line. And, you know, nobody would have seen it. Because remember, Chris said she could have gone out the back because there are no cameras back there. He knew where the cameras were located. Okay. Now, let's just watch this for a minute. Here's the cop going up the steps. I want you to look at something. Look at the placement of the chairs, the patio chairs. They're all slid up against the railing. You see that? Now, this family, in the inside of their house, you can see they were very organized. Even their basement is organized, their closets. Like, they literally hardly had any junk drawers or junk closets. Like, some of my closets, you have to watch and get out of the way if you open it. It's like an avalanche. I'm just saying, these people are very organized. So, I just wanted to make note that the patio table is missing, okay? Yes, there's a fire pit over there, pushed, again, up against the deck rail, right? Okay. Now, and you'll see here, that sliding, door right there that a lot of people will leave, their screen is pushed over this way. So this would be the door that opens right here, okay? If they were going to remove somebody out of this kitchen area, this would be the way they would do it. This is the side of the door that slides open. And again, he's just kind of looking around. Again, you can see back there, again, the road that goes right up to their fence line. And it looks like nobody's living back there. It's very empty. Well, there's Nicole Atkinson's son, and he's talking about like he has walked around the house already and looked. He's explaining how he can't go just in the house. Okay, well, I just passed it, but the grill was pushed up against that side, over there up against the rail. And this is where he's just knocking very loud. And again, you don't hear their dog, Dieter. He's been locked away for some reason. Maybe if the door was stretched open so he wouldn't run out. Okay, they're showing again the rail right there. You can see the top of the chairs pushed up against the side. And again, this is in slow mode. I'm sorry about that. And there's a walking trail back there too. So, but if they did that in the dark, because he didn't leave until daylight. If you remember, he just pulled his truck in, backed in just a little tiny bit, where you could still see his back wheels. And they have a 3-car garage. If he was taking her out the front, why wouldn't he back his truck in and shut the garage door instead of risking every single person in that neighborhood watching him in the front yard carrying his pregnant wife out? I mean, that I just don't think that he would have done that. He knew exactly where Nate's camera was, so, and his own. Okay, again, and here he's standing, and you can look, right there is the chair. There's the other chair pushed way up back against it like that, with the little pit right there up against it there. And again, on the other side, there was another chair pushed the other way, like where nobody could even really get to it. Now he's talking to the neighbor, asking if he's seen Shanann or not, or if he said he has not. There's the grill in the way, if you see, right there, pushed up against that railing on that side. Yeah. And then he's standing there at, like, where you walk down the stairs. Okay. Oh, this is taking forever in slow speed. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit faster. Okay, again, there's the back to the door that they would have moved her out of. Now you can even see a little bit in the reflection that everything is pushed up against the rails, okay? So that means that somebody tried to make room where that door is, all the way over a clear path to the steps that go into the backyard. Okay. Like, where's the table? You know, like, well, I'm fixing to show you where the table is, but, like, I just don't think that they would have left their patio like that. See, there's the chair again, just slung over there on the side. Let's see. Huh. What? Yeah, I think those houses are definitely empty. You can look in the windows and kind of tell. Alright, now, did anybody just see what I just saw? I'm fixing to show you again. Right, he's in another one of those little windows. That's the Mickey Mouse window right there, if you see. And it's not very deep, like the other ones. Okay, now. He just said the S word. Wait, I gotta go back. Hold on. I think I missed it. It was really fast. Even though I have on slow speed, he's walking. It's after he walks down the steps. Ah. Almost. Okay, almost got it. Hold on. Sorry about that. I don't want this to be really long. I'm just trying to make people think outside of the box. Because this proves that there would be help. Because his truck was parked right out front the whole time. Look. How did I miss it again? Okay, one more time. Maybe I should have it faster on that one. Let's go to the normal speed. Okay, now let's try to see if we can see it again. It's hard to get it right on that portion, I'm sorry. Again, that's looking into the kitchen. Okay. Now I'm fixing to show you where the table is. With these OCD people. There you go, hold on. Whoop, there we go. Did you see that? That was the table under the deck. Yeah. Let's see, let's go there again. Let's back up just a hair. So I can show you. Because it's very much thrown under the deck. On top of a toy, as a matter of fact. Which I find very strange. Because it's just like slung up under there. Like maybe it was done at night in a rush. Right there, okay. Look right here. And I'll tell you all just after you watch this, just pull it up and go in there yourself and look to where the first police comes. And also when they look again the second time and go out the back door, you can even see it again. I'm just going to put this one on here just to show you my theory, okay? Now that is the patio set table, okay? And yeah, you could say, well, you know, they might have just wanted more room on the patio. Well, that's true. But why would all the chairs be pushed up against the rail all the way around on every side and the fire pit moved over up against the rail? You know, I can understand if maybe they used the fire pit as their table and put the table under here. But why is the fire pit moved up against the rail and all the chairs pushed up against the rail? To make room to come out that back door and make a clear path for something to be drug or something, you know, to be, so it could be clear, a path could be cleared. And another thing is when, I'm going to go ahead and slow this down because I don't know if it'll show it on this one. You might have to see it on the other police body cam because it shows it a little better from the other direction. But there's a toy there. Excuse me. There's a toy there. And it's like an outside play toy. And the reason I think it was done in the dark is because the table was just like slung back there and it knocked the toy over. And the table was actually kind of jacked up on the right hand side. So you would think that had to be done in haste. You know? Because these people, like I said, they have containers for every little thing they've got in their garage. So why in the world would they just leave their deck and the table like that just strewn underneath the deck and on top of a child's play toy? And it's a big play toy. It looks like to me there's like a bench there where Shanann might sit there, or he might sit there and watch the kids playing in that area right there because it gets so hot. You can see there's no trees back here. And especially her being pregnant, if she went outside, she would probably want to sit where there's some shade. So if they're playing out there, I imagine she sat in that little bench that's right up underneath there that you can see in the second part. I don't know if you can see it well in this part. Oops, I got off track. But anyway, yeah, so let's see. As we go, if we can see it on this one. Might not show it. I don't think it does show it on this one. But if you fast forward to the end of this video and watch yourself again, you will see what I'm talking about, because you'll watch the other two sets of officers. After they walk through the house, they'll go back out of those sliding glass doors. You'll see the one to the left from the inside of the kitchen, coming from the inside of the house going out. The one on the left side is the one that slides open. So everything is pushed away from that door to make a clear path. Okay, and again, like I said, that street in the back, right there, you can see right there, somebody could have easily backed a truck up right there. A different truck, like a truck with a camper on the back that the neighbor said they saw, and it was still gray, but it was not the color of Chris Watts's. But we saw it was linked to a particular person who many people think is involved in this somehow. And I don't know that if he's tried this window on this side or not, the one without the curtain on it. He knocks on it. Like right now, he's knocking on it. But I think this is the one that later on, when the police went down the stairs, they actually were able to open that window very easily, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm trying to see if he even tries to open this so far. I don't think he has. Nope. I don't think he does. So he doesn't even try this window, which would be the most likely, probably because of the fact it's on the other side of the house. And not where Nate would be. They may not have even had neighbors on that side, as far as I know. You know, I don't know. But again, you know, this would be where somebody probably would have walked around through here to go to that back little walking trail this side here. Again, there is the shot of that road that I'm speaking of. Right there. Like, it would be so easy for anyone to just drive up right there. It's just, and another thing is, there's a toy right there, like pulled up against the fence. Almost like maybe with somebody using it to step up on. Right there, you can see it. Like, it may have just been there all the time or whatever for drainage reasons, but it also could have been used to step up on, possibly, to hand something over the fence for somebody else on the other side to help pass it over. But I find that interesting with, here we have over here again, here we go, with the, let's see if I can back that up just a hair. When he's walking back around there, and I'm gonna not focus on the street and just look at the deck, underneath the deck, at this patio table just slung up under there on that little toy. Here we go. So, I'm trying to get it so you can see it good. Right there. Let's see. There's the toy. The white toy is right here, okay? Now, the second cops that come there, you might get a better view of the front side of it, and you can see that the table is jacked up, just slung up underneath there on top of that toy. And then there's a bench up against the wall right here, like, it looks like where maybe, like I said, she might sit up under there with the kids playing, because it's so hot. Maybe, you know, especially if she's pregnant, just to sit out here. It's really bright. So... it's just a little bit of something that I figured should be brought to attention, because it does show possibility that there are more people involved in this besides Chris Watts. And I do think he is where he needs to be. But I also think if other people are involved, then everybody should be held responsible for their own actions in this. And I'm just curious, in the age we're living in, between this, when this happened in August of 2018, and now it's 2022, and all the Ring cameras on all these houses, you know, nobody has any footage but Nate, the neighbor, and then there should be other cameras all around that should show either Chris alone driving his truck, or people are around him or following him with another vehicle. It makes you kind of wonder, like, is there, I don't know, like, I mean, maybe it all erased or whatever, but it just seems like in this day and age when everything is recorded, that people couldn't hide something like this. Let's just put it that way. Alright, well, I hope you have a good night, and I hope this gives you something to think about. Alright, talk to you later. Have a great night.